And we're back.
We're back.
Here on the cozy couch, in the cozy corner, the cozy castle, cozy California.
At the Cozy Show.
The cozy cowboy hats on.
Oh, cozy cowboy hats.
The cozy show. It is me, your host, Chris Mariscal, my co-host.
Jaime Marnellis.
And right before we get into the pod, we just want to do a quick little note about our sponsor, Mosaic Apparel. Got the shirt right here in the background, you know what I'm saying? Saw it last pod. You saw how good it looks on somebody. This is our sponsor of the podcast. The company is owned by our jiu-jitsu coach and good friend, Thiago Ricci. Good guy, great guy. He started the company. Oh my God. The message behind the company basically is to unify us all as a whole. We're better together, stronger together. We create something much more beautiful than if we were alone. I like the meaning. I fuck with that. It's pretty good. You could check out their merch on mosaicapparel.com. Use the code. Make sure you use the code.
Fucking use the code.
All caps, cozy, for 10% off if you live.
All caps.
Yep, all caps. If you live locally in the 209, it is free shipping, so take advantage of that deal. If you're not local, then you have to pay for shipping, but no biggie, you know? If you spend 80 or more.
Goddamn right.
Free shipping, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, hit them up. Anything I'm forgetting?
No, just go check them out. They sell tons of fucking good merch, like shirts, hoodies, sweats. And they're
The fuck was that?
I hit this.
Oh, sorry. Keep going.
And they're gonna expand soon to some other kind of products. So go check them out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and there will be no more other sponsors throughout the video. Thanks for listening to that.
All right, thank you.
And we're officially again back.
Yeah, we're back. We're back here at the Cozy Show. In our, I don't know why we did the cowboy hats. Just want to do something different, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, this is tight on my head.
Little yeehaw. On the topic of cowboy hats, might as well just get straight into it. We talked about it a little bit on the last podcast with my mom, but we went to a bar for the first time. Was it your first time too at a bar?
Yeah, like I think so. Like a really bar, like actually going out there and trying to experience that, you know?
Yeah, we went to this bar in this this smaller town called Turlock that's near us. And it's called the Udder place is like the whole name.
I don't know why it's called that.
Yeah, I don't like that place. It just kind of kills it for me.
What, the place?
I don't like that it's the Udder place. I wish it was just the Udder.
Oh, like the Udder.
You know? It's just like you try. I don't know. You did too much.
It's the Udder place?
Yeah.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
I've only heard the Udder.
Yeah.
But it just sounds funny because it's like the Udder. You know? like a baby talk.
Have you ever had a dream that you went to the Udder and you
didn't
doing the
lose-
gwitty?
And you did the gwitty.
Have you seen that audio? He's, what are we doing the gwitty with him?
It's so funny and cute to me. So we went there.
Yeah. Yeah, I've said it a few times, but Jaime's just always dying to go to a bar or like a club. I think he's just been. We've never really had that stage. I think like, you know, we'll go through stages. I feel like where we drink a little more, but we've never really had that stage where we're like going out, you know, to like parties and shit. So, yeah, maybe that's why you have that hunger. But yeah, we it was hella spontaneous, man. I was skating with Thiago, the owner of Mosaic. I had just gotten back, and they were like, "Let's go to fucking the Udder." I was like, "Fuck," and I was like, "I don't know if you guys are gonna like that place because it's a country bar, you know."
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it's what you're looking for, but I don't know. You guys didn't give a shit. I mean, I told you that, and I think Noelle knew too, but
Yeah.
I think it's just like whatever. By the way, Noelle pulls up with like fucking 15 people.
Yeah,
Like one, I didn't even know Noelle had friends besides us.
Yeah, you wouldn't have known.
And then fucking he pulls up like 10 deep. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
And I told him very last second. I told him at like 4 o'clock. We
Yeah.
went out like 7, 8, or like 9.
It
It's hella funny because we told him meet us there at 9 o'clock, and you know, of course, we're gonna be late. We didn't get there until what, 10?
Yeah.
And
10:30, like late.
Yeah, it was so bad. We were rushing so hard. My whole fit was my brother-in-law's, by the way. The jeans, the shirt, the cologne, that was it. But like, man, I just have no swag. You know,
Yeah,
I have no going out swag.
That's something else I wanted to get into a little bit. I get so fucking annoyed because Jaime will like, I'm already running late, right? And I have to go to like Jaime's before we go somewhere else. Like we'll meet at his place in Ripon, which is 20 minutes from my house. I'm already late, especially this night with the Udder. Like, because I found out last second and shit. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to be fucking late, you know? we were supposed to meet Noel at 9. I didn't even get to Jaime's place at like until like I don't know, like 8:50. No, you're right. It was like 9:15, something like that. 9:15. I remember writing it down. It was 9:15 because I want to talk about it on the pod.
God.
And Jaime was like annoyed at me that I was gonna be late. He's like, seriously, Chris, like we're supposed to fucking meet him at 9. I fucking get there, and I can see through Jaime's window from the parking lot, and I see him shirtless with his brother-in-law Roger just standing in his room. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You know? And I texted him. I was like, why the fuck are you shirtless in your room right now? And it was literally like 20 to 30 minutes until he came outside.
To be fair,
what are you doing in the time like that I'm getting ready and then driving to? Like, are you just on your phone? Be honest.
The thing is, I took like a little nap because, of course, we're going out late. So we had to like...
Once I was getting ready?
No, okay, so I started getting ready at 8:40.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And I was like, fuck, I got to get up. So I got up, I showered. But the thing about me that Chris obviously doesn't have to experience, and most people don't, is that I actually have facial hair. You know? And I'm a hairy man.
Yeah.
Okay. One will know. They look up close. All my hair
see
follicles.
Jaime's ass, dude.
Oh, Jesus.
It's bad.
So it takes a long time, and with this whole like just dedicating the life to the pod and all that stuff,
Yeah.
I don't really do my beard and eyebrows like as pristine as I usually do.
Yeah.
I'm going out. I'm going to the club
Yeah.
or a bar, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I gotta look good. So I actually like sat down in the sink. You know how I do. I like
In the sink.
I like put my feet in the sink and I'm like sitting there like this.
Here's a
and,
video.
and I do my eyebrows like really well. Then I have to do my beard and then I trim it all. And then I shower, and then the whole clothing ordeal. And my sister's like super judgy, so she's like, "You can't wear this. You gotta wear this." And I'm like, "Fuck, maybe I can't
What
wear
were
that."
you gonna wear? Like a tie-dye Flatbush shirt?
No, I wouldn't.
I wear a Flatbush
I wouldn't
shirt.
wear a fucking Flatbush shirt to a bar. Would I try to get jumped? So I think I was just gonna wear a button up, like just like a short sleeve button up, but it was like still wrinkly and just not like cool, you know?
Yeah.
And she's like, no. And then Roger always complains. He's like, you know, like I'm not gonna let him borrow, or I'm not gonna let you borrow my clothes again, you know?
Yeah.
And he does it every time. He's like, watch this drip I'm about to put you on. He comes with like 3 different shirts.
He
He's like,
makes you,
try it.
right?
Yeah.
He's like,
He's
"No,
like,
you gotta
put
wear
this
this."
on, you know? So yeah, it's taken a while. And then we finally like called Noel. Luckily, Noel was also like
Running
pushing
late,
it.
Yeah.
So we kind of got there like 10 minutes before. I slammed a tall can before.
Did you do the whole thing?
Yeah.
Damn.
Because I couldn't. It was just a tall can of my cards.
Oh yeah.
And that got me pretty buzzed.
I think his mic's harder too, which is
Ooh,
like really intense.
Which is harder.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what like switch was flipped in my brain, but I had decided to like I'm gonna get faded tonight. You know,
Was it Friday?
It was
Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah, but I don't know why. I think it's just like we're going to the Utter. I think the big thing was like I don't want to buy alcohol in there because I know it's gonna be hella expensive. So I was like, I'm gonna drink hella before we go inside, and I took 3 shots within like 10 minutes before we went inside. But I had eaten like a big meal like right before I went to Jaime. So like the shots didn't really hit me. I felt like a little bit, like just barely, like a little loose. Just a splash, you know? And we ended up getting drinks at the bar anyways. I think we each got an AMF, which I think are like really strong. And then you didn't even drink yours. I think you took a few sips and you're like, here. So I drank both of those too.
I was already kind of buzzed and I know how to drive, so I was like, I don't
Yeah.
want it anymore.
Yeah, so I had the 3 shots. I had 2 AMFs, which I drank both of those hella fast too. They were just good. I don't know why. And then I was feeling it. Like, I was probably like a 6 out of 10. And then we went to the car to take another shot. And I
Yeah.
took a fat shot in the car. And then I was like 8.5, 9 out of 10 drunk. I was fucking wasted in this country ass, honk ass bar.
Bro, just, I know we said this in the last pod, just line dancing. Just every song. No matter what. And it was
Yeah.
like slightly different variations, so you couldn't even do it. Like, 'cause they
Yeah.
would do like heel, toe, right, left,
Yeah.
pow. Then the next one would be like
Pow.
skip, jumps, flippity flip, down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck is going
I
on?
don't fucking understand. And I'm white, and I don't know like what's going on there. Literally just so many different songs, and there's a dance to every one of them.
And then
I'm
every
like,
once in a while, there'd be a slow dance.
oh
That's
yeah.
when you just be standing there.
And the floor would just clear.
Yeah.
Especially Jaime. He was standing there because he asked the little lady to dance.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm not a bitch, you know. Like, fuck it. I'm not gonna do this. Like I always want to go to a bar and club. I'm not gonna just not take an opportunity to try to ask someone.
Yeah.
So I asked someone that was there. I don't even want to describe it. It's just so awful. I was like, do you even know how to dance to this? I think they were like line dancing, but it was also kind of like you could dance both ways. You know, like line dancing, but some people were dancing normally, you know, together. It's like, do you know how to dance to this? She's like, oh, I'm just kind of going with the flow. I was like, do you want to dance? She's like, I'm good right here. All right. I just had to stay there. You stayed right there? I couldn't leave.
No.
And
did anybody witness it?
I don't think so. I hope
It's
not.
just so loud.
It was so loud. I think everyone was busy line dancing or something.
Yeah, definitely not my scene though, I'll say. And I don't think I ever want to go there again.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, no, never again. It's just like culture shock. And I'm white, but like I don't hang out with white people like that. So it was just like, this is just too much Caucasian ass.
It's like, even if I learned all the line dancing, I just couldn't do the same thing.
I just wouldn't be that excited about it. It's like, I don't know if you've ever been to like a white person's wedding. Have you ever been to one?
No.
When you go to a white person's wedding, it's like that's the type of music they're playing. It's just like the most like basic, like not even bangers that you hear at a party because they're not bangers. You know, it's like a little bit of like AC/DC.
Yeah.
And then just like maybe the like most, you know, trap type of song they'll play is like Apple Bottom Jeans. You know?
Yeah, and everyone's hella
And
high.
everyone's like,
The guy, the one drunk guy with like the rolled up sleeves, like, hey, and it's back to like, I'm lonesome but happy.
rich but I'm broke. But yeah, it was not my thing. And then it was funny because it gave me like flashbacks of high school, because I remember in high school, like I think when we were seniors, they would start playing music at lunch, like outside. And then I just remember there'd be like these few kids in high school, and they would just dance like nobody was watching, you know? And of course they were like the whitest kids, and they would just like get down, but it was like everybody would watch, but they'd be watching like out of cringe, you know? It's like, I'm only watching because this is like such like,
You're out there.
yeah, you're really doing the damn thing, you know? And there was I got flashbacks of that, and I even have this video. I don't know if I should put it. Yeah, fuck it, I'll put it. There's this guy. I think he was just like, he was getting down, bro.
In the other place?
Yeah, and he was like the only one on the floor.
He was
and
actually,
I was like, wow, you know, like that's the Caucasian right there. You know
that's the kids growing up.
I will say though, every fucking woman in that place was caked up to the fucking teeth.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ.
They make molds out of those people.
Yeah. Those high-waisted pants, like, oh, man. They were filled.
Yeah, they either had, like, a good bosom or they had some bags on them.
Yeah.
You know?
Had some heavies, you
Had
know?
some heavies. And it was quite a
And
bit.
some whoppers.
But there was no other really opportunity besides that one to ask someone because you couldn't. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Luckily for Chris, he didn't have to ask anyone.
Yeah. I got approached. Well, I didn't even approach. It was more like I just got grabbed and then we just went. But, and first of all, right when we got there, this lady started dancing with Noel, but like dancing on him. Like she was shaking her ass on him. I was like, wow.
And she looked good.
Not bad. Older woman. Like not crazy old, but
Late 30s.
Yeah, mid to late 30s
Yeah.
for sure. And late 30s, yeah. And we're like, oh, okay, you know, that's cool. And then, yeah, but it was once I was, like, getting, like, super wasted. I think she danced with me, like, one time. And it was funny because Jaime just kept, like, shitting on me after. He's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, you're just looking at us when you're dancing with her.
Yeah. Both him and Noel, like, she'd come up to them. She'd be like this and, like, and obviously we're kind of, like, not in a circle, but we're kind of in a circle kind of thing. So, like, she's only looking at kind of us. And it's like, I'm just looking at her. And then I'm just looking at you too. You know, there's no like real intimate, fun, good moment. It was just like a good like 10 seconds and that's it.
I think there's too many eyes on us too. You know, it's like because we're all in a circle because there's a big group. You know, with all the Noel's fucking hooligans he brought. So it's like, and then we're just on such a higher level once you're doing that, and then everybody's just like, you know, staring.
I think if it was like a real place with real people,
with
you
real
know?
music,
yeah, with real music and real culture and real vibes, like. No one, like people would be doing their own thing, so he'd be like more like inclined to really get into it, and like who knows what happened. Yeah. But at that point, it was more just like a spectacle.
It's just and it's just different dancing too. Like, You know, she wasn't just like shaking her ass on me like the kids do nowadays. You know, that's how we came up. It was like she's facing me, and we're like, it's like as if we were slow dancing, but it was fast music, and I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
And I was so fucking drunk at that point. Like I barely remember that.
Luckily, obviously, me and Chris and Noel have taste,
Uh-huh.
so we know a song that we enjoy. It's called "Evergreen" by.
Everlong.
I was thinking Evergreen from this other one. It's called Mike from Mike something.
Is it the one on Instagram Reels and it's like ding 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 ding
Go again.
ding 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 ding?
Keep it going. I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
It's like it's literally just they make like travel reels with it. It's like ding, ding, ding,
There's one that's
ding,
peaceful,
ding, ding, ding. Yeah, it's that one.
but that's not what the fuck it sounds like.
Or there's Evergreen by Omar Apollo.
Not that one.
Not that one.
It's like Evergreen by Mike something. And it's like I don't even know what it sounds like, but it's peaceful.
All right. Wait, do I have my phone on me? I do. Should I play it?
For 5 seconds so we don't get copyrighted.
All right. Well, just forget it.
And we're back.
We're back. I couldn't find the fucking song. Anyways,
So we asked for that song
Everlong by the Foo Fighters. Yeah.
And the guy was like, we asked one of our friends over there, what's her name? Kim. And because she had asked for a song earlier, and he played it like a few songs later. You know?
Did he?
Yes.
Oh.
So then we're like, okay, well, let's do it again. So we asked her to ask him. He's like, all right, yeah, we'll play it, you know? And then, you know, a few songs go by. He's not playing it. Then I'm like, Chris, go do it, please.
Yep.
Of course, I can't do it for some reason. And then he goes, and what did he say to you?
He said, yeah, man, we'll give it a try. I was like, all right, cool.
That was at like probably 12 o'clock, maybe even earlier.
Yeah.
We didn't leave till 1 something, and it never was played.
I would have been a happy boy if he played that before.
I was literally, every song I was waiting for it. Oh, we changed it to My Hero too because we realized it wasn't even that.
Oh.
We realized, remember?
I don't remember. I was just so wasted.
We changed it to
But I
My
remember
Hero because we
asking
wanted that one, and I think that's My Hero. Like,
and then like that's a white ass song, you know? It's well known, so
Like,
I thought.
yeah, it's like you'll know it. I just
Just
thought if you request
I
it.
thought in the other place it would fly. You
Yeah.
know, but I guess fucking not.
I guess not.
Yeah.
They continue to play the same type of songs you do line dancing to for another 2 hours.
Yeah.
That really shook my fucking socks off.
That one fucking song. They play that one song, Cotton Eye Joe. Have you ever heard that song?
Yes, I used to play.
I hate that
You know what was so popular?
What?
That one in middle school or in
Do
elementary
you remember
school.
the frog song?
No, how'd it go?
It was like a frog, and he was on like his crazy ass like motorcycle. He's just flying through like
Do you remember the gummy
gummy
bear? What is
I'm a
he?
gummy bear.
Oh my fucking
I'm a
god, man! I used to
gummy
play
bear.
that shit all the time. For some reason. My
Me
cousins
too.
would.
I used to
But
like
I
that.
remember the wiggle. Was it like wiggle, or no? Fuck! It's like no. It's something wiggle, and it was like
Don't drop that da-da-da.
no, and it was like not cool, but I thought it was so cool because I was in elementary school, like late elementary school, and we'd do like dances for PE or something like that, and we would do that,
Yeah.
and I was like, dude, this is fucking sick, but it's like appropriate, you know? It was like just above everything else, but it was
Yeah.
like you could tell it was a little nasty because like, you know, like even like
Yeah.
the teacher kind of get groovy and you're like,
Ooh,
whoa,
the
like
the
you know,
teacher would bust
yeah,
out?
because you know she's
Oh, they had to
showing us how to
demonstrate.
dance, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
and I just thought it was like the coolest song.
I used to love the Six Flags song too from the commercial.
How does it go?
I don't fucking remember, but it was just super like techno, like you know.
What is it? And I just can't get enough. I wouldn't wanna.
Dude, the Black Eyed Peas are banging.
I just can't switch up.
I think I took them for granted, and then you would start playing the Black Eyed Peas like when we were turning up and shit, and I was like, dude, this shit
They go
goes
hard,
you know?
man. Right?
Yeah.
Dude. If I heard that
I
at
wouldn't
that other
wanna
place,
have it, and like, dude, it's just
Like,
banging.
wow, it's like
Yeah.
crystal clear.
I saw somebody post something, I think, on Instagram, and they were like, TBT to like the worst Super Bowl performance ever, and it was the Black Eyed Peas there, and I'm like, it didn't even sound like that bad. But
I don't remember it.
because I guess live the Super Bowl like performances suck ass because it's like they prioritize TV because that's where like everybody's watching, you know. So that's where like the audio's super banging.
But then people,
I guess in person it's like trash.
I heard, there's been some iconic ones like the ones that just passed. Which one that was just Rihanna just did a
Rihanna.
really good one. Beyonce. Did Michael Jackson do one there?
Maybe back in the day, I don't know. Bad Bunny did it recently.
I think Prince did one there too.
There was Bad Bunny a feature. I don't remember. Prince? God damn, that must have been a while ago, no?
Yeah, R.I.P.
Maroon 5.
I heard that one was bad.
Was it?
I don't know. Just Maroon 5, you
My
know.
mom loves Maroon 5.
Of course.
At that fucking bar, though, somebody stole my goddamn jacket, dude.
Yeah.
Luckily, it was a Mosaic jacket. 'Cause
Hey.
those are priceless.
Luckily, I didn't catch him. All right.
Yeah,
They'd have a
it was
fucking
bad.
broken bone and a broken heart.
Oh, Kimura until I fucking felt the pop. You know what I'm saying? God damn.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy is because in the time I was like, okay, Chris, I got your jacket because I think you were saying you're hot.
Yeah, I was
okay, take it off.
fucking wasted. And
I
was like,
put
I'm
it
so
by
hot.
the side where we were all dancing with, and I knew in my head I was like, dude, like I don't want to feel like an idiot and get it stolen, and I took it off you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be watching it, and I was watching it the whole night.
And it was very close to us. It was at a table like right next to us.
Then we moved. Okay, now I'm thinking about it. You kept telling me like, okay, we never. You remember us moving it, right?
Yeah, we put it on the chair like a table.
But no, I'm saying you remember us moving it from there to somewhere else, right?
No way, Jaime. Are you telling me it wasn't stolen?
Oh fuck!
Because I only looked in one spot.
I thought you looked in the spot that we moved it to.
You know
where-
fucking check
No.
as my sober companion.
What do you mean? You're the one that we both remembered at the same time. Once we were out of the bar, you went back
I
in.
was blacked out.
I tried to
basically.
go with him. Security guard said, "Hey."
Really?
I said, "You put your fucking hand on me again, and your wife's going home a widow." Luckily, with my ACL pain, I was like, you know what? Not today. And I backed off and I let you go in. You know?
Yeah. Hey, if I would have had my wits about me, it would have been a different story. Okay.
I would have been helping the cops because the cops came and they shut it down.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They said they sensed too much aura. I said, I'll leave. But no, so fucking, we moved it when we were playing to where we were playing darts.
Oh my God.
You didn't check
dude.
there? We were there. We did it together.
I think we did though.
We
I think
moved
I vaguely remember.
I would have
looking there.
I
too.
would have never moved.
Because I think when we realized it was stolen, I was like, fuck it. And everybody was dipping because for some fucking reason, the cops all pulled up. I don't even know if there was a fight. I don't know what these honkies were doing.
Yeah.
But, like, I remember it was, like, people were spilling out of this bar, like, onto the street. And I was like, fuck no. I'm fighting this jacket if it's the last thing I do. And I remember checking, like, everywhere. So maybe we did. I'm just going to act like we did just for my mental because I just can't deal with the fact that we didn't check the fucking...
Yeah, man. That's unfortunate. It is what it is. It was a shitty jacket anyways.
Bro, I had that jacket for years. It's my fucking iconic jean jacket, man.
But for how, you're building up in size, maybe it wouldn't have fit anyways that well anymore.
Damn it. I got my first fucking hand job in that jacket.
Did you really?
No.
Oh, have you ever gotten a hand job? Like purely hand job?
Like not from a significant other.
No, in general, purely hand job.
I used to love them with my ex.
Really?
Yeah,
just
I loved
straight
it.
there and finish.
I love like kissing, like making out, and she's just jerking me off. And my eyes are closed, and it's just like, oh my God, I'm just on my back, bald eagle. And she's just going ham, and we're just making out.
And
like
then
a nasty makeout.
Start to finish?
Yeah.
Wow.
I love it, dude.
Holy
it's
shit.
so good. Because it's like I'm jerking off, but it's like she's jerking me off. And like with the ex, it's like she knows what I like. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
she's got it right by the end.
yeah, I think if it was just like a one night stand, it probably wouldn't be that great.
It would take a while, like a good instructing first, you know?
Yeah,
To really
yeah,
get
that's the
going.
whole thing, you know.
Because I've never gotten one from start to finish, just that.
Never?
No, I think I'm just kind of like, I know how to do it. You know how to do it too a little bit, but like with the mouth, it's just so much better, you know? So like, let's just complete the circle. But I don't know. I think I would, but it's just, maybe if it was somewhere sneaky and like you can only just do your
It's like
hand,
scandalous.
that would be fun.
Like on a train or something.
Mhm.
You always see those videos. Huh,
Yeah,
on
I
our
just don't
website.
understand. I'm like,
Or like a
you're
plane.
getting caught.
Sometimes I'm like, how the fuck do you not
Yeah,
get caught?
I'd be
You
too
know?
much.
And then if you do get caught, it's a whole fucking plane or train ride or whatever until you
In
get
handcuffs.
like that. That's just terrible. Like no, we have
Yeah.
to deal with it the whole rest of the fucking way. It seems so.
It's even
awkward.
worse when there's someone like next to them. You ever see when they're like someone's right there and they're
Yeah,
still doing
but they're
it?
just like looking at their computer or something. And
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
I know.
Like, no way. And then I always question, I'm like, are they like hired and like you're just staging the whole thing, or is this actually real? You know?
Probably fake. Probably fake unless it's like like a lot of people. Like the rest of the people, of course not. The people across definitely some
Right
shady
there, they
stuff.
have to, right?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I hate it when you can tell it's.
I would
fake.
hope so,
Right.
because that's a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, but then when you
What
hold it,
would you
like,
do if someone's jerking off or like getting like blown, but it's really good? Like they're going in like, and
I mean,
you're in an airplane.
Yeah.
They have the window and aisle seat. You just have the opposite end, but the aisle seat as well.
Uh-huh.
So
Like I'm
you're-
across the aisle,
yeah, you're clearly right there.
but I'm on the edge close.
Yes.
It's just me.
Yeah, like but you're an hour in a 3-hour flight, and then you start realizing like hearing those noises, and you kind of look like you take a little glancy dancy.
No doubt, like gonna try to get a little recording just to be like, guys, this happened, and I have proof. You know.
So you think you wouldn't complain or be like,
No.
Can I get a different seat? You know?
No, I wouldn't complain. I don't think so. I feel like if there was kids around me, I'd be so uncomfortable because I'd be like, I feel like I'm morally obligated.
Oh! I'm sorry.
I feel like I'm morally obligated to say something because, like, what if a child sees that? You know, it's just so grotesque.
Like, what if next to you was Tristan?
That's my nephew. I'd probably say something if he was there. Okay,
isn't that weird? Because we're totally not that people.
Like, say you're the flight attendant. I'm like, hey,
well, then you have to tell him right next to them.
Yeah. Well,
you
maybe
try
you
to
get
go
up
tell
and go
him,
to the bathroom.
hey, stay in your seat.
Like the security guy. Did he even put his hand on you like that?
No. If he did, it'd be a different story.
Oh yeah, double leg into the fucking wall, dude. You double leg, but you headbutt the wall at accident.
I double leg him and he guillotines me. I'm like, okay, just kidding.
You tap, but it's not the mat, so he just kills you.
It's a crank. Oh man, yeah, because I'm not the type. Like I don't care, whatever. They probably get turned on, honestly, too. You know, you think
start
about
jerking off.
And then you see that they're recording. You're like,
oh my god. No, I would definitely let it go by. I'd be like, wow. I don't know if I've told this story in the pod before. I think I have, but fuck it. It was like days ago. My ex, she told me a story. Like one time she was driving back from like the Bay Area with her mom. They're on the freeway and they're going through Tracy. And on the side of the fucking freeway, this guy was jerking off, like on the shoulder, jerking off. And at first, I assumed it was like a homeless guy. And then I remember I asked her about it again, like months later. And I was like, was it like a homeless guy? You know, like what was going on? And she said, she's like, no, like he was like a normal, like white dude. And I was like, of course, it's a white guy, first of all, you know? But like now, like, see, me and Jaime use this crazy ass porn site, right? And there's just like it's not immoral. Is it immoral?
No. Every porn's
I'm just
immoral.
saying it's a little more out there. Like we talked about when these people were banging on the top of a fence. It's just like that kind of shit.
Yeah,
you know?
like crazy ass, like someone's filming this shit, like somehow,
or like they're at
funny,
a party
like,
or something.
But
you know?
always
just like,
funny ones too, like gnarly ass ones.
It's
you
like,
know,
why would you do that? You know? And I was just thinking, like I could see that for sure. Like somebody filming it and like, and then they're just posting it on like a porn site or something, or like maybe an OnlyFans or something. But
what would you do if your dick pic got leaked and the head caption was like, just like iCloud leaks of hella like small dick people, and you were in there?
Can I open up about something?
Yeah.
I remember in high school, Nathan fucking leaked my dick pics. Do you remember that?
No.
It was like sophomore year, so I don't think I was like super cool with you yet. That's what, yeah, because we had all just started running, but we weren't like a squad yet. But I knew Nathan already, and we were like really close already. And like I used to go poop like in the bathroom before practice, and I remember him going or we'd go into the bathroom together and just fuck around and poop whatever. And I remember he like put his phone above the stall, the old 1-2.
The old 1-2.
And he took a picture, and I didn't even know he was taking it. It was quick.
Yeah.
And then my legs were open. You could see my penis, my soft penis, no fluff. I couldn't jiggle it or anything.
Yeah, just sitting there like a fucking caterpillar.
And then I remember he sent it to Sammy Bear.
Oh.
You know who that is?
That's bad.
Yeah, bad.
Because she had some
Because she was running at the time. Yeah, and she was like kind of popular,
Yeah.
And I remember he sent it to her, and I was like,
what a dick.
Right?
Like, what?
Like, no way.
What are you doing?
The way you saw that and the state that my penis was in, and you were like, yeah, fuck it.
You know? Like, that's the kind of guy that, like, pushes you down the stairs when the girls are around.
And I remember she was making fun of me because she was like, it's small. Dude, worst case scenario. Even... And I think it went around like that squad a little bit, like the pop. Yeah, and I remember being so
like,
mad.
Knowing Chris earlier too, he's so small, so like it just fits. Like, okay, yeah. Like,
and then I remember kind of too. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did she used to like you too?
Oh, she was obsessed with me.
Yeah,
I probably shouldn't say that because now she's gonna be like, "Is it small dick?" Whatever. I already said it. Fuck it.
Yeah, but you're totally watching this right now.
You never know.
Yeah, I'll hold your horse. What? Fuck. That reminded me. Fuck. I don't remember anymore.
But yeah.
Did you?
I remember she had it, and I would try to get it like their phone so I could delete it, and they would think it was like the funniest shit ever. And I was
Who?
just, like,
Nathan and them?
embarrassed. I would try to like get his phone and be like, "No, I'm deleting this."
She would
And she'd
show
be
you and be like, "Oh, I have it."
Yeah.
Wow, he really went around.
Yeah, it went
Because I don't even
around.
think that's the same squad.
And I remember, I think I told like Ruben, one of my friends at the time, I was like, "Dude, it's bad," you know. And he was like,
You're
he's
sitting
like,
down
"Dude,
the
you should
stairs
just
with a
like,
cigarette. You're like,
yeah."
another person had it today.
I don't know. I don't think that many people saw it, but yeah, I know a few saw it. I know a few. Like off the top of my head, I could count 3, and it's Sammy, and then there's somebody else.
Just say it.
I'm gonna bleep that.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel weird saying names.
Is the older sister, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't remember that because it's hard.
Yeah.
Damn, she had it too, and she was locked in. So everyone else had it in that whole squad.
And I remember telling my friend Ruben, right? And he was like, "Dude, you just gotta expose yourself, but like rock hard." And he was serious.
Yeah.
I was like, "Bro, I can't do that."
Like this is his real life advice. They'd be like, take a hard dick pic, send it to everyone you know. Say, look,
we're for sure bleeping this. But you know what I did later? It's like
I already know. This is Chris's thought process. Like, you know what? I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna show her. And it's like, got the hardest cock you could, and be like, look, it's not small.
okay, the person who's bleeped, right? She also was like into me, right? She had a thing for me, and I didn't really have a thing for her.
Wait, can you tell me who it is, and then we'll bleep it? Okay.
The-
Maintaining the whole bleeps.
Bleep this too.
Yes.
Just that last one. But yeah, she had a thing for me too, and I sent her a penis picture, a couple actually.
But like because of that whole ordeal.
Kinda, yeah. But I think also I was just like, I was doing the damn thing. It was at night,
Mhm.
It was my nightly routine, and we were
Mhm.
snapping, and then things got kind of like dirty,
Yeah.
and then we're talking, you know how it goes.
You know how
It
that
just
goes.
escalated, and then it escalated to like, well, send me a picture,
Yeah. The
And
old.
then we might have
Perfect.
exchanged a couple,
It's good. Good for you.
Yeah, and then I remember her saying specifically, she was like, "Dude, I feel so bad because like I like kind of spread that rumor that it was like small," and she was like, "It actually looks like really good. Like you have a really nice dick." And I was like, "Wow."
You can't build a bridge after it got broken down. What the fuck is this shit?
That's what they say.
You know?
Yeah.
God,
So,
that's crazy. It reminded me of this one time. I remembered. I think it was in a fucking Andrew. I think we had met this girl. You could bleep her name or not. I don't give a fuck. Jules. Short, small.
little like darker complexion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like we had seen each other like at a track meet or something. Like all three of
Mhm.
us though, Yeah. Like Jules, Andrew, me. For some reason.
Did she do track?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't think so though.
Mm-hmm.
And like she saw me in person for the first time, but I think we had all three of us texted with like a couple other people too. Like I don't know how. Like
Yeah.
I'm sure Andrew was connected somehow. And then I think either in person or later, either in text or in person, Andrew's like, "He's hella ugly, huh?" About me.
To your face?
Yeah. And then she was like, "Yeah." I was like,
No way.
"No
Why would
way."
he do that?
It'd be young
That is
people.
not homie shit.
It'd be young people. You
Nathan and Andrew,
know what I'm saying?
there's a little bit of bad karma that might come your way, and hey, I'm not mad at it.
Hey.
You know?
If pictures of your fucking dead cat somehow go on the internet, I'm not gonna say I did it. Yeah, I remember that, and I was like, "Damn!" I was like, "Maybe I am ugly."
No.
Yeah,
That's fucked,
that was
man.
fucked.
And like knowing her, I can see her saying that.
Oh yeah,
Because she was just like ruthless, I remember one day she was in my like math class freshman year. I remember I showed up with like a big like red pimple like right on my lip, and I don't get cold sores or anything. It was actually just a pimple. And I remember she showed up to class, and the first thing she fucking said, she took one look at me and she said, "Chris has herpes." I was like, "How fucking old are you?"
You look at your phone and hella people are texting you. You have herpes like right away.
Anyways, you get a small dick and herpes? No way.
God.
Yeah, so I was like, well, the shoe fits. Tell
Yeah,
that story.
I don't even know her. Like, I don't really even remember.
Yeah.
After that, I didn't want to talk to anyone till.
Yeah, so that was the whole thing. And I remember that's like one of those things I thought, like, will I ever talk about that on the pod? And there it was. So there you go.
There you go.
The other day, I wanted to tell this story. It's kind of along these lines. I've been working on the merch or the graphic for our upcoming merch. You know what I'm saying? Next couple weeks, hopefully, we're going to get that ball rolling.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while. Long time coming. But I've been basically like learning how to do like graphic design on this one what do you call it? Software?
Yeah.
I don't know.
GIMP.
Yeah, it's called GIMP, and it's like pretty advanced and shit, and it's hard to learn, it takes a while. And like I've been at it for a couple weeks, and like at the beginning it was just like so fucking frustrating, and it still is, but like especially when I was first starting, I would get so fucking pissed because it's just like stupid shit would happen, and like I was just getting so pissed because I just could not figure it out. And I was working on it one day after work. Like I was working on it at Starbucks. I was so fucking pissed because I could not figure it out. And my plan was like to work on it all the way until I needed to like drive to practice in Turlock for jiu-jitsu, And I was so fucking livid, dude. I was in the worst mood, just so grumpy. And I'm driving to practice, just so pissed. And just, I don't know what, happened to my brain, but I just thought, I'm going to jerk off right now.
Oh, wow, you did it.
And we talked about this in the pod. It's literally the title. Jaime tried jerking off while he was driving.
Yeah.
Because we had heard some other people have done it.
It's all connected.
Females, But then, I think even, we'll just say it's Lindsay. I'm pretty sure she said it on the pod.
She said it on the pod.
And then she was like, you should try it. And then Jaime tried it. And I was just so pissed. I thought, fuck it. I'm doing it. And I was on the freeway in rush hour traffic.
Uh-huh. So it was like busy, or was like you're going pretty fast?
It was pretty busy, but I was going fast, probably going like 60, 70, Like definitely
but there was cars around.
Life risking. Yeah, definitely. And so, yeah, it was kind of that game of like, I was stroking a little bit. I gotta like hide it, like put my shirt over, like.
And no one will know.
It was dark, It was dark at the time, so that was clutch. And then, but it was just too like, oh, I gotta hide it. Oh, who's coming? Like, look, there's too many distractions.
Like you really have to lay down a little bit.
Exactly, right? I gotta be comfortable, a little bit of focus. And then I had gotten to jiu-jitsu like a little early, and I drove around the corner. And all there is like, warehouses, and it's nighttime, so nobody's there. And it was like a dark street, and I just parked there, and I just fucking cranked one out.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
And you finished?
To completion.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where'd you put it?
I had a fucking crew neck in the back of my car, and I just sacrificed it.
Oh, fuck it. Well, you guess you wash it. You know what's weird? I never come on my clothes ever.
Just your towels that you use again after you shower, right?
No.
Do you still do that?
Yeah, I mean,
be honest.
Yes.
So
But I got it.
Come on your towels and then you use it after you shower, like the next day. You know what's worse is that I shower at your house sometimes, and I'm sure I've used one because I'm sure you're like, oh, that was good. Have you done that? Have you done that?
Yes.
To me.
Yes.
Oh my god.
But I try to keep them fresh.
Yeah, with semen on them. Coated with your children.
But if anything, it's probably helping.
What?
I'm sure semen is natural.
Well, no shit.
Chris doesn't use soap, so it's probably fucking a
It
dub.
goes out.
It's like moisturizer at the end.
You're sick.
No, but
You're sick.
I really do have to get like a designated towel.
What do you mean by designated?
Like
Define
I don't
that.
clean it, I don't wash it, whatever. I don't use it for anything else. Like it's
It's
towel.
just the cubby.
Yeah, but it's just
How many times do you use it before you wash it again?
well, realistically, like maybe 2-3 times.
That's it? You're fucking lying.
No, because
You jerk off that much in a day.
I know that I jerk off in those towels, so I try to get a new towel like every 3 days, like or 2 days. I'm like, okay, and then by like 5 towels in, I'll wash them all.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good. It's not like a weekend and I'm like still going, you know?
Yeah.
But it is sometimes it's really bad actually. Sometimes it's pretty bad. And then I'm fucking making sure no one else in my family uses the towels too.
Yeah,
Like, those are
be
mine.
damn sure.
Those
Yeah.
are mine. Don't touch them. So yeah, I was thinking that too because I was like, I don't use anything else because I get scared that it's gonna like stay, which is kind of gross for me. Like, no way I'm putting on a shirt. And after I use a towel, but like, no way I'm putting on a shirt that I just like cummed on, or I just get scared it's gonna
Well, you
ruin it.
don't wear it.
Like, I was wearing a new Mosaic shirt and I was jerking off and I was like so close to finishing and I was gonna finish on it. And I was like, well, no, I can't. You know, that's sacred.
It's gold. Yeah.
But it's because my towels are in the corner of my room, so I
Uh-huh.
always get hella pissed because I'm like, fuck, I have to get up. Then you get the whole rhythm again.
Yeah, it
you know?
sucks. I hate when I forget my cummy and I get in bed and I start I'm like, damn it.
Yeah.
And I either just finish, but then you have to get up and be like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
At
see, I
least
never
me.
do that anymore. I'm actually pretty disciplined on it because I'm like even if I have like a hint if I had to pee, I'll get up, use the bathroom.
Oh,
There you
yeah.
go. Like, I don't say like, oh, and later. No, like, I'm just gonna so I can relax and sleep
Yeah.
after. You know.
I do that too. Like if I have to pee, like when I'm starting to jerk off, I'm like, it's not worth it. Let me just get up now so I can just pass out right after.
Dude, driving here, you know what's nuts is I was driving, and it's raining and kind of darker outside, and I was going through the intersection, and I just see this fucking car zoom in to the right, and I'm like,
Like
yeah, like
Like
across
across the
perpendicular,
intersection?
right? Like, so he's gonna kind of go in front of me, and then I saw like it was an older lady, and like fast, and I'm going. And I'm gonna keep going, like I gotta
Yeah.
go, you know. And dude, this car literally goes all the way in front of me, past me, almost like and
Uh-huh.
just stops. And I was like, ugh.
in the
And
middle
it
of
was
the intersection.
in the middle of the intersection.
And your light's green.
Yes,
Jesus.
like she just almost ran a red light. She's like,
Oh,
over-
she was like, like
Yeah.
so she realized it.
and it was weird because it wasn't even like a hard brake, but it seemed like a hard brake because she stopped, but like no noise, didn't look at me, didn't look at anything, was super slow about everything, and just reversed back. And I was like, what is going on? You know,
No way, man.
I almost crashed.
How fast were you going?
I was going like 40.
Did you just hit the brakes? Like you just brake to a stop?
Yeah, I just like started braking, and once I realized, I was like, let me just slow down just a
And
touch.
you went around.
And then she stopped, and then I kind of stopped, like maybe 5 miles per hour, and then I just went around a little
It
bit.
was an old lady.
Yeah,
Damn.
I didn't even honk once. I never used
Did you
the
turn
horn.
your hazards on?
No, because no one was. Honestly, usually I should have checked, but I didn't even check. But luckily, no one was behind me.
No.
There was other people honking though to like my corner left.
Yeah.
Like,
Jesus Christ,
you know, I
man.
was like, yeah,
Did she look scared?
She had no emotion, bro. Like she literally went up there, stopped, put it in reverse, and just started going back. And I was like, what the fuck, you know?
It was hella funny, and I'm gonna try to describe this like to the best of my ability. I was driving with my friend Ruben one time. It was at night. There's like this intersection by Carl's Jr. in Riverbank, if you know where that is. And there's this one part where like it's only like a one way like little passage for your car to go through. Like there's only it's one way. It's one car width wide, and there's sidewalk on each side. So you physically like cannot, come the opposite way. And we were stopped there at a fucking red light. And this old ass lady like was at the other, perpendicular at the intersection, and she turned left, and like for some reason she thought like our way was the way to go, and she fucking went, and it was like an inch between our car and her car, and we were just like,
No honking, no nothing.
no, we were just frozen because we just were in disbelief, like.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't prepare for that. We're in the middle of this thing. I don't know how she made it, but it's just an old ass lady. She was so just like serious.
That's what I'm saying. Like just chilling,
Like, she
no
wasn't even
shock. Like
scared,
I think they're
laughing,
just
nothing.
ready.
Just
Like either way, no matter what, at that point,
like God
you know?
could take her at any day now.
yeah, like
you know?
she has her will done. You know.
She's ready. You know.
So I think that's what's happening there because there's just no fear. There's no concern. They're just like, well, fuck it. You
Yeah.
know. And I'm like, geez, I'm 20. You know.
I have a lot. Hey, lady. You know what I'm saying?
Podcast.
Real quick, back to the jerking off thing. I used to use. I was disgusting, man. Like, if you'd have met me, you guys, when I was like 19.
6 months ago.
No, but when I was like, the span of maybe like 17 through like 20 years old, I used to get like one shirt that I just would never wear anymore. And I would just
I remember
the
it's because it's the
Yeah.
it's the turtleneck. Oh fuck! It's the tank top, white
It was the Cougar Hill one.
Cougar Hill,
Half and Bay.
orange print on it.
It was the cross country race we used to do. Yeah, I would never wear that shirt.
I don't know why it was
So
a banging shirt.
Yeah, I know. My
What did it
mom
say?
bought
Like
it for
something
me,
in the
which is
back, like
fucked.
no oxygen or up here or something.
Yeah, they made these sick ass shirts at this race we used to do in Half Moon Bay. 'Cause there's this gnarly ass hill, and yeah, it was like Cougar Hill, like I don't know, elevation.
Awful
or
hill.
something.
It's a half mile
Terrible.
just steep.
Terrible, dude.
People go.
Terrible.
People go there to break wills. You know,
Yeah.
like you're there.
Break your fucking ankle because you gotta go back down that bitch
Fast.
And people fly, dude.
Yeah.
Like gnarly.
I remember going out there, and every time it
like
took
my
my soul.
knees are
I just had to walk.
hyperextending each step on the way down. Yeah, going up in the middle of a race, like you're already like a mile in too, so you're getting
Yeah.
tired.
And
you
that
know?
whole mile, you're thinking, I'm gonna have to hit
I
this
have
hill.
to go up this fucking hill.
You know, and just
And you're going so slow up
Yeah.
it. And you're next to people, and you guys are just like so slow. It's like a movie.
dude, the downhill's so fun though, but it's scary. But it's so
Insane.
fun because you're like, I'm zooming. You know?
Yeah, our friend Angel is hella good at going down hills like that.
Yeah.
Like just flies. I'm like, how? How are you not tearing your fucking PCL right now?
Can't do
Insane.
that now.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I would just designate a shirt like that, like every few months. Like it was way too long. Right? 'Cause I would come
you go
on
through
it.
your closet and you're like, it's your time.
I do like a ceremony, like to christen it, like
Yeah.
holy water and fucking.
You hit the hanger and you break the hanger. It's like, you stay here.
Anyways, I would just come on that same shirt like every night, you know, or like multiple times a day, and then I would just throw it under my bed when I was done. And then every night I'd get it back, put it under my bed, you know, jerk off, use it to wipe me, back under the bed. And it would get like so gross, like crusty and like yellow.
I remember one time I found it.
Yeah, and I really want to tell this story. Our friend Isabel was over.
Oh,
It was me and Isabel Sanchez, and
it wasn't the other one.
that was a good one. That was a good one. You fucker. And sure as hell wasn't her. But my room, still to this day, but back then it was even worse. It would be so goddamn messy all the time. And I remember it was me, Jaime, Isabel, and my sister. And we were all at my house. And Isabel was like, can I please clean your room? Like, I really want to clean your room. It would be like so satisfying because it was always just filthy, you know? And the only reason I was like, no, I kept telling her no because I didn't want her to find my cummy
Yeah.
under the bed.
God, I hate how you call it that. It's like a blankie.
Well, it is, you know? It's my semen receptacle. And I kept telling her no, and she was begging me for like 10 minutes. And I was just like, please, God, no. And then I finally gave in. I was like, sure, you know? And it's like, I didn't really care. Like, it's embarrassing if anybody finds that.
Yeah.
I didn't really care if she found it because we're really open about that shit. But my sister was there, and we're not very open about, like, you know, sexual stuff at all, really.
Yeah.
And I think she ended up finding it. Like, she was on the floor, like, you know, folding my clothes or whatever. And she was like, there's something under your bed.
She probably touched it. I was
And
like, oh.
I just felt my face just like, like so hot
Yeah.
and red and
Yeah.
tingly. I was like, no. And then I think she told you to grab it.
Oh.
She was like, Jaime, can you get it? And then you grabbed it. And I think you kind of noticed, like, once you had it out, you're like, and then I think I just took it. I just threw it. Or I don't even remember what I did, but I just took it. And I was like, oh, I'll just put that away. And
Flush it down the toilet.
It was so awkward. I think Isabel was like, okay, I guess we know what that was. I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
Jesus.
Your sister was there still?
Yeah, she was there.
Because I think that's the thing is, if it was just us three, it wouldn't really matter. You'd be
Yeah.
like, okay, did I come in a shirt? That's it. You
Yeah.
know? With the fact that your sister there, that's bad.
Embarrassing, dude. So embarrassing. I had a friend in high school. I'll bleep his name.
Uh-huh.
And he told me that he would nut, like jerk off at night, come like all over his stomach, and just roll over and go to sleep. Like he wouldn't even clean
Oh, man.
it. Down bad,
Wow.
bro. That's terrible.
I think I'd only do that if I was drunk.
yeah. That's the
Even then, I think I'd have enough will
Will.
to just do it on the sheets or something.
God, man.
Man, that's
It
bad
is
because, dude, like,
gross.
I never really do that. Like, just come straight on the skin right there in the belly.
Yeah.
And if I do,
Oh, you always lay something down?
always, yeah.
Oh,
You clean
I
up.
come all over my stomach and just wipe it.
I just I can't. Okay, so then say I do that, and I do clean it up. Like, there's still some stickiness later, or like after, just a little bit, maybe somewhere. You know,
and you just feel
And-
not that clean, you know.
yeah, it's gross. You know,
Yeah, and then you do jujitsu after.
Jeez. Yeah.
I washed my hands. Just I know the jiu-jitsu people listen. I washed my hands.
You get some firm,
you know?
gummy handshake.
I had a rash guard on that day and the gi. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay, when you did in your car, did you do it on yourself?
Yeah.
Gosh.
All over my stomach. Wait, what was I supposed to do?
Just put it in the shirt.
Yeah, I didn't really think about what I was gonna use until after.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
Yeah, it's kind
I
of.
remember one time I was making out with this girl in the back of a truck. Yeah. And
You're at the fucking other place, dude. Jesus. A truck?
Oh, you're looking for your fucking denim jacket. It was exciting. It was actually really good.
Was it her truck?
Yes, or dad's truck.
In the back, like in the bed of it?
No,
or in the back
like
seat?
in the back seats.
Oh, okay.
But there's a lot of space.
No.
And I remember there was like a point where it was kind of getting exciting, where I was kind of like jerking it or something, where there's potential.
As you do. Yeah.
And then I think I was like, "Where are you gonna come?" Or I asked, like, "Where am I gonna come if I do?" You know? And she's like, "Not here." She's like, "I could get like a cup or something." And in my head,
A cup?
and I was like, now looking at it, I'm like, okay, that's probably, whatever, or just outside, or I don't know. I guess.
She's like, "Here, I'll roll down the window."
But I remember at the time being like, a cup, like, what the fuck am I, 12? Like, like
peeing on a fucking road trip.
Yeah, like, just at least give me something else, like anything else, like, no, you said a cup.
Your mouth.
Maybe your mouth. A little nervous. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe just your mouth. And I didn't even end up doing it. They didn't even escalate to that. So I guess I didn't have to use that. But
that's like the awkwardest thing to ask. I feel like I hate asking, like, "Where can I come?" You know, it's just like,
yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I think the older I get, the more it's like, "All right, we're doing this in the mouth, right?" Kind of thing. Like, I don't care if it's not, but like, I just kind of default to that.
Yeah.
But the more I haven't had sex, hey, going on in 4 months.
Damn.
Going on 4 months, I think. I think
it's
it was
been like 2 or 3 for me.
It's November, like mid-November. Anyways, the more I'm like, damn, I don't want to like make someone drink my cup. Like, like I'd rather just come on something, like on them or whatever.
The face.
Well, it just
I've
seems
never
like
done
such
that.
it seems so
done that.
vulnerable to ask someone to like drink your semen now that I haven't done it in a while. Like, Jesus, like you're drinking that thing. Like, I don't even want to drink that thing,
Yeah, it's gotta be not pleasant.
Have you ever
at all.
have you ever come somewhere that wasn't like on the person or in their mouth after sex or anything like that?
What do you mean?
Like the cup situation or anything like that?
It's usually just on me if it's not on them. like when I would do those hand jobs, like I was saying. Like it was just all over me.
Would she lick it off?
No.
Oh, dude, that seems great. I think
That
only
seems so
happened, like,
gross to me. I
once.
don't know why. Like I'm sure in the moment I'd be like, "That's hot," but like thinking of like the semen already being out, and then she's like licking it. It's like
It seems more
wrong with you?
distasteful. Like it wouldn't taste. It would taste even
Yeah.
worse because you're like licking it off with cold, saltless, like salty kind of gross body.
I've had friends who told me that though, like their girls would do that, and I was like, "That's crazy."
I
man.
like. I mean, I haven't done. I don't think I've only. I think that's only happened a couple of times, but it's really attractive. I think because it's like, wow, you're cleaning it up like with your tongue. It's like,
Wow.
I don't know.
I'm trying to get munched on, man. It's been a minute.
Well, speaking of getting munched on,
Uh-huh.
can you tell that story?
Oh my god. We're doing it all today, aren't we?
Please.
Jesus Christ.
I'll give it some before real quick a little bit.
Sure.
So right now, I was catching Chris wiping his ass. Okay, as he does, he faces the toilet somehow. His feet's like 1 foot away from the toilet bowl.
My face.
Yes,
You said my feet.
whatever. The feet people
I
like it.
turn around and I bend over and I wipe.
Yes,
don't know
and he's wiping, right? I don't know about you guys, but I fold my wipes. Okay, I feel like that's normal. Like if I've never, ever just crumpled up a piece of paper and started wiping. Like, not only is that inhumane, it's devolving to the point of Neanderthal days where it's like I'm fucking gathering and I just got to get a piece of leaf and just crumple. Like, there is etiquette to wiping,
Yeah.
There is proper. They have the seams in there so that you could fold, boom, boom. Like, as you're wiping, it's like a perfect. And then you fold it. And then even if you want to go a little bit more, one more time. Okay? That's how you wipe. And Chris is just grabbing it like a savage he is, as he is standing, like he's fucking waiting for someone to attack. And he just swipes on his ass. And he's just like,
Crumple,
Like,
wipe.
God.
Put it away. Crumple, wipe. Throw
So
in the
then I
toilet.
was like, okay, maybe there's just a technique I don't know. He pulls up, he starts getting done, he flushes the toilet. I was like, Chris, wait, you're done, right? Okay, get up. Lean back down and wipe again. And sure enough, there's a little bit of a brown tint in there. Not even a tint, I would say.
It was shit.
It was shit.
It was some serious shit.
And I was like, that's what happens when you're using this fucking stupid 5th grade technique. So this brought up a memory. I'll just leave you be.
All right. Well, let's just get into it. With a past fling that I was sexually active with for that period of my life, I was getting munched on, right? Which, in colloquial terms, I was getting my ass ate, analingus, right? And it was kind of a spur of the moment thing. I think I had showered. I know I had showered, but it was like, maybe like an hour before that. And I didn't shower with the intention.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay. You showered an hour ago.
Yeah, like before the sexual encounter. And I did not shower with the intention of like, I'm going to get my ass ate today, because I've done that a few times and I'm super thorough. I make sure to get a lot of the body wash. I get it in there. I get in there. Like I'm putting my finger like one knuckle deep in there,
Oh, shit. A knuckle?
Not all the way to the big knuckle.
No, but even to the smallest?
I mean, I penetrate the hole slightly.
I think I remember it once with one of people passed. They like try to put like a little fingy in there, and I was like, "Oh!"
They tried or they did?
Well, they probably got to like, I don't know. It felt like the fucking whole finger, but it wasn't. Like it was probably just the nail.
Did you like
and
it?
I was like, it was just too much. I was just like, no,
Really?
like I'm gonna shit myself or something. Like it just felt too weird.
I want to try that. I think it's my next like step up in like my sexual deviancy.
Yeah, you know what? I really want to try a cock ring, man. Okay, keep going.
I have one, and I've been using it lately when I jerk off. It's funny. It's on my nightstand, and it's glow in the dark. And it's funny because when I don't use it, I set my alarm to go to sleep. I just see it like glowing right there.
Oh.
Anyways, yeah. So I didn't shower with that intention, Like I just regular showered. I didn't even know we were gonna have sex.
I mean, a regular shower would still be clean, though, right? Usually.
Well, yeah. I wash my asshole every time. Like as we've stated, I let the shower blast it. I spread those cheeks.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was getting sucked up, maybe a little bit of balls play. And then I don't remember if I don't think I asked. Okay, somehow it came up the topic of ass eating, right? Maybe I was like, oh, it'd be so nice if you did, but like I didn't. I remember saying like I didn't shower, like I didn't clean it like crazy. And it's been a minute since I showered. And then I remember she's like, do you want me to? And I was like, fuck it. And I said, fuck it, And she munches me. And
That's good, huh?
It was good, man. It was real good. I remember being a little bit in my head, like, I don't know, what the status is down there.
Yeah.
And I don't think I had gone to completion, but it was like a while, and it was amazing, And then, we start kissing after. And just instantly, like, I can't believe I'm fucking even telling this. Just the worst. Like, I don't even need to paint the picture. You guys get it. But, like, just the smell. I was just like, there's no way you just did that. Like, I'm disappointed in you that you didn't take, like, one whiff and be like, not today, my friend. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
And it was terrible. And like just like those few seconds I think of us like kissing, like it was on me at that point. Like I just could it was bad, man. It was bad.
What'd you tell her?
Huh?
What'd you tell her?
I don't know. What did I tell her?
I thought you told her like, wait, stop. Can you stop?
Oh yeah, I didn't want to kiss her anymore. I'll be honest. I told her, I was like, You need to go brush your teeth.
Dude,
Right?
that's so bad.
I know.
That's so bad.
It's
Like such
bad
a
looking
dick
back
move
at-
to be like, wow.
Bro, neither of us should have had that on us.
Yeah.
Okay? It was the only thing to do in that moment.
It really was. To be like,
it was overwhelming. It wasn't just like, oh, it's like a little bit of stank, like the sex smell. It was like, that's bad. You know?
And then I think she said after,
And I remember her
right?
being like, I don't care, you know, like it's whatever. And I was like, but I care.
You're like,
Like,
you
this
should.
is bad.
Oh man,
It
dude.
was horrific. And I remember I went somewhere like later, and I had washed like my mouth and shit because like it was just wafting into my nose. And I remember I think I went to school like for some reason. And then I remember I had a mask on because I had to wear masks, and I could still like it was in my mask, and I remember just being so disgusted.
I remember like those times. Yeah,
I know
like,
that makes me a piece of shit. And I have no defense, bro. It was just it was a bad situation.
It's a piece of shit, literally and figuratively.
God damn it.
Oh, that's a bad one, man. I
That
remember
was-
when he
that
told
was
me that. It was with me and Angel, and I was laughing so much, just so gross. It's crazy because there's definitely got to be some times where that's happened to me, but like obviously not so that bad because I clean my ass.
You gotta plan your ass eating sessions. Like
Yeah,
you cannot just go all willy nilly into that. It's
you
gotta be-
just put that on a pillow.
I didn't pick my nose. I
Oh.
just do a little.
Because I remember this one time with the person in the past. We were doing it in the car.
That passed.
In the past.
Fuck! I thought you did somebody who died. I was like, Jesus.
And it was a hot day. Like we were making out in there, car off for some reason. And dude, like sweating, like dripping, like fucking animals. That
Why
was
the
a hot
fuck
pot
were you
too.
guys sweating that much?
It was hot. It was like summer in the car in the back
but it
seat.
didn't occur. Like maybe we should just turn the car on.
I don't
Maybe it's
fucking
worth
know.
it.
I don't know. Maybe the gas.
No way.
And I remember, I think she probably did that too. I think she ate my ass too. And I'm just thinking,
In the
like,
fucking car, and you're sweating.
yeah, it's like bad. You
You're
know?
sweating.
Yes. Like we're dripping. I'm gonna show you the picture
Why
after.
are you dripping sweat?
It was
Were you
hot.
guys banging?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I
that's
thought you
what
were
I'm
just,
saying.
well, I thought you were just making out and you're just dripping sweat.
Well, like
you
you
didn't
know,
say
with the
you're
whole
banging.
thing, and yeah, like the sex.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'm sure she did that as well. I'm pretty sure she did. And I'm just thinking, like, there's just no way that was like perfect, pristine. Like it's gotta be fresh out the
No,
shower.
That's how hairy your asshole is.
That retains.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's particles.
Yeah.
In there, and I don't even think you could clean those out completely with that much
I need
hair.
a shave, man. I want
Like,
to wax
his
it.
beard. Just imagine that as ass crack. That's what it is.
It's not that bad.
It's bad.
It's bad. Because if you like spread, like I don't even think you could see the asshole.
I don't think so either. It'd just be a forest.
No man's land at that
I
point.
shaved my asshole like super recently. It was really hairy, but like it was just because I just wipe and wipe and wipe and wipe.
Because
and
you don't
it's
fucking
just
do
shit.
it right.
Okay, yeah, I don't have a defense to that either. I think I've just done it like that since I was a kid. And I remember going through like a little phase where I would fold them and then like even use it like twice. Like I'd fold it nice and neat, wipe, fold it over, use it again, you know, just to conserve paper here. But I think just since I live alone, like I'm the only one using that bathroom. And I just think I don't give a shit. Cause I'm like, I go through my toilet paper like so slowly because it's just me.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
either way, huh?
So I'm just like, fuck it.
Have you ever seen your dad's penis?
I remember one time seeing my dad's penis, and it was like honestly, I think it's like one of my first memories
Uh-huh.
because I was like super young, probably
Yeah.
like 4 or 5 years
You just
old.
remember like.
What's wrong with you?
Sorry.
Jesus.
Better focus.
But I remember we were showering together, and I don't know why we were showering together. I don't even think we would do that very like commonly. Like I only remember this time, but I remember seeing it.
It's usually when your mom was gone. He's like, okay, let's go in the shower real quick, son.
Fuck, Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
And I remember just as a kid being like, "That's big," you know. Like I don't know if it's big, like you know, by my
Yeah.
standards now, but I remember as a child being like, "Wow, it's a grown man's penis."
Dude,
you
you
know?
know what's nuts is one of my earliest experiences, like memories,
Uh-huh.
was my dad, like us being in the shower, and he was showing me how to
He's like,
clean.
let me show you something. He just whipped it out.
So let me show you what your let me show you what your mom loved.
God.
Let me show you. We got 5 kids,
Yeah.
but I think he was showing me how to clean my penis,
Oh.
which is actually pretty respect. But he
Yeah.
should have done it more because I don't think I ever cleaned it after because I forgot. Like it was so young. Like I don't.
He probably thought like, "Oh, once is enough."
Yeah,
Like,
like
that
what
was
the
awkward
fuck?
enough.
You never, or like yeah,
no way I'm
never
gonna
enough to
pull my
like
foreskin
hey,
back again and
you know?
show you. You know.
But I do remember he had a fucking hog. And I was like, holy shit, that's a fucking dick, you know? And I swear, I feel like he has a big penis, and I think that's where I get it. I swear we have like the same penis.
Dude, Jaime thinks of his own penis and he gets horny just to get his own penis. I swear to God. Like, he'll be talking about scenarios that like he wants to happen with certain women, and he'll be like, dude, just like, oh, my penis? Like, oh my God. Like, it's just such a good dick. I'm like, this is not tooting our own horn, you know, too much here. Okay. Have some humility. And Jaime's like a pretty humble dude, but like that's the one thing where he's like just so like out of the fucking norm. Confident.
I don't think it's like long. I just think it's like a pretty good, like, I just think I use it great.
And
like,
then there's Jaime's Law.
There's Jaime's Law, which is studies, peer-reviewed studies. It's a goddamn Nobel Prize winner. 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Cured cancer, cured depression, cured anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, decreased divorce ratings from 50 to 30% after I had meetings with the couples.
Then that's something.
That's something.
After 5 clinical trials.
After 3 sessions with me, you're good.
USDA approved.
USADA approved.
Is it the drug? Like the steroid checkers?
Yeah.
Jaime's Law, basically, is Jaime always fucking flexes this too. His penis, it curves upward. So it's like, it's not just straight. It's like a crescent moon upwards.
It's a perfect curve. Like, I don't think I've ever, I just don't, I think what happens is that I don't tuck my dick either. I remember we had this discussion.
Yeah,
like,
we went into this so deep on the pod one time.
I don't tuck my dick left or right. I tuck it straight up, and I always have, and I always will.
Yeah.
And I think that's just kept my dick in a perfect form.
You tuck it up all the time? You're a fucking maniac.
Or sorry, I tuck it either sometimes left or up.
Okay.
Or right sometimes, but never down.
Yeah.
Ever.
Okay.
And, I've tried.
Yeah.
But I think it's just kept it in pristine the way God would intend it.
Yeah.
It's just up, curved, a little to the left because I would tuck it left sometimes, And I just think it just fits so well with the woman body. And then the girth is just good enough.
He's not even joking right now. He's being serious.
I know, that's the worst part. And I've just always had good experiences with women. I'm like, you know what? I think it's perfect.
You always say like you get good feedback, you know?
I've never been like, and I think I could tell if it was bad, but I think almost every time it's been like, dude, like that was amazing. And I'm not even trying to toot my own horn. I'm just saying what they were spitting, you know?
You're just picking up what they're putting down.
Exactly. I mean, and I think it's like a combination of just how I am with women and like experiences and stuff like that. Like I'm not, I care. But at the same time, I think I was just blessed with a good ass dick,
How do you say that with a straight face?
I just don't know.
I got told in my last sexual encounter, which is like 2 months ago or so, I was told. It was the first time ever, like, in person, a woman's been like, you have a big dick. I was like,
Nice.
wow, I've never been told that, you know? And, yeah, like, we had just finished. We were like, dude, I don't know what it is now, but, like, every time I have sex, like, with somebody, it's, like, 5 rounds. Like, it's rounds.
Yeah, he's been telling me that, and I'm like, dude, I haven't done
every
more than one
time
in a while.
it's rounds. And then, like, after the first one, they're long, too, And I'm, like, I'm putting in work, Like,
I think that's what you got in you, is you got stamina. I think I'm just more of like a, I did all I checked all my boxes, like what I had to do.
Put in the stamina.
What I have to do, everything. So by the time I'm done, I'm done. You know? There's no seconds. There's no going up to the buffet table.
Yeah,
it's
it's
closed.
that one time is enough, huh?
One time they're begging for more. Like,
Yeah.
that's exactly where I want you.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. That's manipulative.
But yeah, she was like, you have a big dick. And I was like, are you being serious? And then she was like, yeah. She's like, it's like long. And I was like, really?
Wow.
I used to send a lot of
Was she a virgin?
I used to send a lot of dick pics back in the day. And I remember girls would always be like, you have a big dick. But I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm always just like, I feel like I got the angles, Where I'm like, oh, it looks really good.
And it's like,
right
what are they
there.
going to say? You have a small one,
Yeah, that's true. They're like, yeah, that's probably true.
But maybe they would be saying something else if it wasn't big. Like, oh, wow, it's a nice
It's
complexion.
nice. Yeah. So I'm probably a fool for believing that. But like in the
But it's like then
picture
you can't believe
scenario.
anything. Like just fucking do it. Like just go with
Yeah,
it.
just
Like
whatever.
take it. You know,
Yeah.
just like taking any compliment.
Yeah, that one come up, and I was like, "Are you serious?" And she had told me this was our like first like hangout too, first time I met her in person, and she had told me earlier. She was like, "I think one of my like interesting qualities is I'm always like brutally honest, and it hurts like a lot of people's feelings, and I like lose a lot of like friends over it." I was like, "Really?" And then when I asked her like, "Are you being serious?" She was like, "Yeah, I remember I said I'm like brutally honest." I was
shit.
like, "Okay, maybe."
That's good.
So-
I feel like you would be. I think we know both of us if it was smaller. We'd be like, all right, Chris, this is probably like you have a small dick. Like it's okay.
I've always felt like confident, you know. I
Yeah.
don't think I'm a good like shower. I think once I get harder, it's when I'm a little more. I'm like, yeah, this is decent, you know.
Yeah, I remember. I remember it, just talking about like the whole size and everything. I think I told this on the pod, but I remember being with like my cousins in like a back of my car, and we were younger.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
And we all showed each other our dicks for some reason. We're like, fuck it.
Yeah. As you
And theirs
do.
hadn't grown yet, or hit puberty or something. And my
Yeah.
dick was big. Like it's basically how it was now. Maybe
Yeah.
like a little bit less.
Yeah.
And I just remember being like, holy shit, like I got a fucking dick, you know?
Yeah.
Obviously, it's just because they hadn't grown
Matured.
yet. But I just remember looking at theirs and it was literally like a kid's. But we weren't that far off.
Same
Like
experience.
3 years younger and like maybe a year younger. Like we weren't.
Mm.
I wasn't looking at no 6-year-old.
You
You
would
know?
hit puberty and they hadn't.
I guess. And I was just like, God damn. And they were.
Yeah.
I remember they were both like, dude, wow, like that's fucking
Yeah.
nuts. You know?
Yeah, I remember I had that experience in like middle school, because I don't know, it's just like that time, that like sexual awakening when you realize like you have a penis and it has a purpose. And I remember like, I think we were like 6th grade, and it was just like one sleepover, and like we all just whipped it out, you know. And everybody was like, Jesus Christ, Chris, because I was like an early bloomer with
Yeah.
puberty, and they're like, what the fuck? And then I remember how it all comes full circle here, because I think we were talking about jerking off, and I think they had like never really seen like semen before, and I went in the bathroom and I jerked off, and then I showed them my semen after.
Was that after the whole blank did it to you?
Yeah,
Wow, you really.
a couple years later.
You really did go all full circle.
Yeah, you know,
And you thought like, oh, this is normal. 'cause
nature
I'm-
versus
you know?
nurture right there. You know,
Holy shit! You really gave them the semen. They all like, okay. Take around and test it.
No, I remember they were like, "What the fuck?" Like,
Damn, you're
Yeah.
that kid, huh? You're that Spider-Man.
yeah. Do you think we'll ever have a threesome where it's like me, you, and a girl? Or are you interested?
We just talked about
Because I've
this.
got some lined up. I'm just kidding. I don't.
Oh,
You fucking
shit.
wish.
We just talked about this, and we were saying like, the more we thought about it, like,
Yeah.
you know. And I was thinking, only if it was like a woman that like could handle us both, like really handle us. Like either with someone with experience, someone that's really fun,
Hmm.
and someone that's a little bit kind of bigger. Like just like, I don't know. I just don't want close proximity. That's the thing.
Why not?
Because it's just so raw.
Yeah.
Like I'm moaning. I never think about what I look like or whatever.
Yeah.
Luckily, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just doing the deed. Usually they're begging me like, please keep going, please. Just
Please, Jaime, don't stop.
please, or else I have to think about life again.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry, we got 10 minutes left in this session. I'm just in the hole. Yeah, just do what you gotta do.
You're just fully clothed. It's
I'm
just out of
editing the
zipper.
pod. Yup. Give it going.
Yeah.
And I think with Chris there, like, I'll be hell thinking, like, fuck, like, what I look like, what I sound like, you know?
Yeah.
And then I'm just looking at him, like, naked. And if you see Chris naked, it's like if you broke into Area 51 and went into their, like, naked species, like, area.
Yeah.
And you see Chris naked in a corner
Yeah.
with, like, a raw cow in the cage. That's what Chris looks like naked. He looks like something else.
Okay. Yeah.
So I just don't think I can look at you. And you're doing this.
I think I look good naked now. I remember in the foursome, like after I had the foursome gangbang where I lost my virginity. I remember after, like, you know, like weeks after, my friends were like, dude, the way you looked, like butt naked, so fucking skinny.
Yeah.
And just like hitting it from the back and like slapping the ass. Like, bro, I can't even imagine that. I feel like now I look like a normal naked person because I got some little more meat, you know. But yeah, regarding the threesome thing, I think if we ever do it, we'll probably be drunk, and I feel like that'll take some of that edge off of like being in your head of like what you sound like and how you're fucking and stuff. But yeah, I don't think I'm like super eager to do it just because I feel like it's just so much to be in your head about.
And I think it's
and I think you would get too like competitive. Like I think you'd want to be like alpha, and I would just get like super uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm like, Chris, stop. Let me just handle for a few minutes. She's about to finish.
Let me just give her a good time real quick, and then you could do whatever the fuck you were just doing.
I'm like, Chris, you're kind of killing this whole vibe with this whole little dick thing that you got going on.
Hey, you'll be on the sidelines when I'm fucking 4 rounds deep, you know? After you've blown your load, you can't get hard again?
I can't get hard. Come on. Just,
I wanted to ask about the erectile dysfunction, but we've just been talking about sex so much. You think we should segue to something else?
Segue somewhere else.
Yeah.
Just because the timing,
viewers, you know.
I think we only got a little bit of time
real quick,
left.
and then I'm going to...
All right.
Just want to get some eating sounds in there.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
We're back.
Just took a pee break. Sorry. Just had a handful of M&Ms. Do you ever just feel like how am I? Isn't it crazy that I'm still alive? Like I've been alive for so long, 23 fucking years I've been alive.
Mm-hmm.
Like how many presidencies is that? Like almost 6?
4. You're right. 6. Almost 7.
This is crazy, and I think the reason that hit me recently because I was just like, I'm just in such like a fast-paced like routine of like, I fucking go to work. I'm like super busy at work the whole time. I get off. I come home. I do shit for the podcast. I do that all the way until I need to leave to go to practice. I'm late to practice. I go to practice. I'm there until like almost 9 p.m. I come home. I make food. I fucking eat. That's like my only downtime. And then I jerk off and go to sleep. And that's it. Like we're right now in our lives, man. It's just insane. Like we've just been really like focusing on so much shit for the podcast, and just between work and that, and like the little time we devote to jujitsu, you know, it's like insane. And I feel like the weeks are just fucking flying by. Like we're just saying in the bathroom, like literally, I can't even keep track of like weekends and like when this or that happened. I'm just like, yeah, sometime recently, you know. It's fucking crazy. Like life is just flying by. And I just stopped. I like stopped to think about it. And I was like, I've been alive for a long time. And like, no way I'm going to be alive. Like, I have so much life ahead of me still, you know? Like, I'm not even halfway there.
Yeah.
Well, it depends, you know? But like,
you could be right there. 99%.
You never know.
I almost was done today. Yeah. You know what's crazy? If I would have went, she definitely would have T-boned me. And like hard.
Damn.
Anyways.
Oh, I thought she was ahead of you and you had a chance to stop. But it was more like.
Yeah, like she was ahead of me and she stopped. But I'm saying like if she would have caught me at the same, because
she didn't notice.
She technically passed my line of going
because you braked, right? Yeah.
There's this theory out there too where it's like I think it's something immortality or something whatever quantum something. Yeah. Where it's like you technically die. You're like if you die, you just go to like an alternate universe where you're still alive. So you're like you just kind of keep living until I don't know when it happens.
And like you don't know that you died?
Yeah. So like maybe in an alternate universe, I did get hit and I just died right then and there, but like I just kept like my consciousness.
Imagine you weren't even like a podcaster in that one.
Yeah, I was just
like you're going to your girlfriend's house or something, and then you.
I would rather take that.
No, maybe in that moment where I just came to the realization, it was like I had just come into like this fucking realm.
What do you think would happen if you died and then you just see like game over and it's just like someone was playing you like a Sims character,
man.
You
Let's
know,
get trippy.
It'd be nuts. It's just because death.
And then they're like,
so...
and you just go again, and you're born again.
Like, and then you go back to like, you know.
Think about how like, doesn't it seem so frustrating to have to start over in life? Like imagine
being reborn.
You're fucking the first day of your life again. You have to do this shit all over again.
It would just be too like consciously. It would be too much.
Like, and yeah, imagine you knew it. Like, that'd be torture.
I'd be so
right?
like, I want to fast forward. Like, I'm doing something by
Yeah.
6. I have a business. You know.
Yeah. Do you think by the time you die, you'll be like ready to die? Like, say naturally, like you
I
age
hope
naturally.
so. I just can't see it.
What?
Me being ready to die.
No, I think at this age it's hard, but I feel like I can kind of see it. Like, if you've accomplished like a lot of shit you want to accomplish, you experienced a lot of shit. You know, you're just like content. I think with life. Then I think you'd be like, I'm ready. You know, like let me just wind down these last couple of years.
Whatever happens.
And whenever the good Lord takes me, you know.
Yeah. Whenever I sleep, I
But
sleep.
I feel like if you have regrets, then you might be like kind of fighting it. Like, no, like I'm not ready. You know.
It's trippy because I even think about this, and it's like, what happens? And let's just say, like, best case scenario, like, you know, we make it and all this stuff, and we have like such a good life, like, you know.
Yeah.
Then, but by the time you hit like 40, you know, you're not probably doing that anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, damn. Then you have like 50 and 60 and 70 and 80, and then it's like, holy shit! Like, you just live so much, you know.
If you died right now, like, would you have regrets? And if so, what would they be?
I think that I never kind of, and I guess it's not really possible to have like a perfect routine lifestyle. But I guess like the things that I wanted to fix, like I never did, you know?
Yeah.
And like I always assumed that I have
Like
more
in
my life, you know, like about me, you know, my personality and like my routines and stuff like that. Like there's things that, you know, you want to change and like better and get rid of some things and add some things, right? And that like I always assume there's time for that. Like, oh, there's time for me to like let that shit out.
Yeah.
That's life, is like just letting it out as you go. And then just like dying, realizing like, fuck, like I should have just done it all, not all in one day, but like like you don't have any time. Like let's just get the earlier the better, because your quality of life is just better after that, you know? And then I would even say I would be upset of like not quitting my job and living life more, because it's like no one's gonna do that unless you think you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Like you can't. Like, you know, you're just gonna land flat, you know?
Yeah.
It's not
It's
sustainable.
gonna run out.
Yeah. Unless like you really learn how to like live off the lay of the land and like RV living in and stuff. But I don't want that, you know?
Yeah. Off the fat of the land.
Fat of the land.
George.
What about you?
I think like the biggest one, I think I just wish I would have spent more time with my family. I feel like since I moved out, I've gotten like a lot more distant with my family members, like my immediate family, my mom and my sisters and my dad. I wish I would have like
Wherever
gone
you may
and-
be.
I wish I would have gone and seen my dad more, for sure. I only see him like a few times a year, if that. Yeah, I wish I would have seen just visited my mom a lot more. My grandparents probably too. My sisters. And I have like, I don't know, like an interesting relationship with my sisters where I feel like there's kind of just like, it's just like distance between us. Like not physical distance, but like metaphorically. We just don't we're not very open with each other. We just don't have like a close relationship, you know? And I think I would regret that. Like, I wish I would have just like put it all out there and been like, you know, we're not as close as we used to be. Like, what's going on? Let's figure this out, you know? Let's go do something together. So I wish I think I would. I'm saying it as if it just happened. But I'm wishing I would have done that.
Or you
know?
can, you know? Wishing you can.
And then honestly, like I feel like right now I'm doing the damn thing. Like I'm doing everything I want. I love like the pod. We're doing the merch. I'm really hyped that we're like planning that move, as scary as it is. And I feel like I already it's hard for me to leave because of what I just said. Like I think the relationship that I have with my family, like I almost feel like I'd feel better about leaving if we were like super close, because then I'm like, I don't know. It's like I'm leaving and we're not even close. So it's like
there's no chance now.
yeah, exactly.
And
There's
you
no
do-
chance
yeah.
now. And it's like, if you ever need something, now you're even like less inclined to like reach out, because we already weren't like super close. And now I fucking live 7 hours away, you know? So I think that's like a big one that makes the move hard. But yeah, dying, I'd feel guilty about that. Regret that. But other than that, I'm pretty like happy with what I'm doing. I feel like I'm really going for it, you know?
Yeah, and I think we are too. Definitely just pushing as hard as we can. Like, we can't say we weren't grinding as really much
Yeah.
as we can. Maybe, I'm sure, like, you know, you could have done something here and there, but that's like
Yeah.
perfection, you know, like balance.
I think right now we don't. I feel like we don't have like quite as much fun as we should. 'Cause I feel like we're getting super serious with the podcast and all. I feel like sometimes we should make a little more time for like a trip or something, you know? Or
Yeah.
like a little hike or just something to like really take in the moment instead of just being so caught up with like
I keep thinking
grinding.
the summer though, you know.
Yeah,
It's just like
that's true.
I
It's
just
a
think
really
like
good
this is the
for
time to
that.
kind of hunker down, but definitely like, you know, try to take those moments.
Yeah.
Like try to, but I think we always are doing something on the weekend, no matter
That's
how small
true.
it is, no
Yeah,
matter if
we
it's
just went to the bar
us
and
fucking
shit.
hanging out for the 7th.
Dude,
like,
it's been bad lately. Like, okay, me and I have this thing. I want to talk about this on the pod. This is good. Me and I just have this like toxic kind of tendency when we're together.
we're really bad
we
together.
just like focus on all the shit that we like are not doing. Like,
or not getting,
we're a
or
great
not
duo,
having,
but like,
or what we could have.
yeah, we'll be in the car like after jiu-jitsu on a Friday night, and we'll be like, no way, we don't have plans with like somebody right now,
Yeah.
you know, or like we're not hanging out with like some girls or something, you know.
Yeah, or we're not
And we're
in this
just-
location, or like, dude, do you remember when we used to do this?
Yes.
Like, do you remember when we said, you know, like, oh man, I wish we could do that. Like all this bad, negative, like,
Yeah.
and dude, it's constant. And even like today, like I was thinking about that because I was gonna tell you something, and I was like, I can't continue this cycle of like I can't open this can of worms.
Yeah,
you
literally.
know?
I think I started, and you're like, Chris, I just can't right now.
Yeah.
You're like, we gotta, and then we'll both realize like we gotta stop. You
Yeah.
know? It's bad. Yeah, and then we'll start talking about like girls that we used to have. You know, it's like that Drake song. It's sit and talk about bitches that we almost had.
And
I don't think I'm conscious of making monsters and responses till it all goes bad. But shit, it's all good. We threw a party, yeah, we threw a party. Bitches came over, yeah, we threw a party. I was calling, but they was just leaving. Talk to me, please. I don't have much
something
to believe in.
I need you right now.
Cozy copyright we're about to get.
Because the hell I think we're Drake.
It's like shit, dude.
Whoa, cool it.
Yeah, man, it's bad. And there was a point before that. What were we talking about?
Regretting life. But even after that, before that.
Was there something? And then I got kind of derailed.
I
But
don't even remember something.
oh, basically, just me and I haven't been spending so much goddamn time together.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's just with the pod, but then it's
bad.
like jujitsu too. Like he's out of a gym right now. Like he has
Yeah.
no gym, so he's been going to my jujitsu gym, and then we see each other all the time there. And it's just like we just keep ending up alone together.
So by like Friday, Saturday, Sundays, when it's like you would do something with someone else, even just not him or with someone or anything. It's like the same thing. It's like it's a Saturday or a Friday night. No one fucking can plan anything.
Yeah.
We ask a bunch of people, whoever, no one's down, and we're just sitting in the car. We're just like, just get in and out
Yeah,
or
I feel
something,
like
or
we
go
just-
eat or go
We
watch
just
a
start
movie or something.
contemplating like your life, you know,
Yeah.
and like I'm so young right now. Like I should, and yeah, you start comparing yourself to like other people and shit. Like we should be going out right now. We should be doing
Yeah.
this. We should be doing that. It's
We get bad,
pretty unhealthy, you know.
but we're getting a little bit better.
I feel like I'm so bad at saying no to people. Like when they ask me to go do shit, I'm just so bad because I get so much FOMO of like, well, what if it's fun, you know? And there's times where I like really don't want to go. Like it's so clear I don't want to go. And a lot of the time I still say yes and I go. And it ends up being like, all right, you know? But I feel like there's never been a time like in the last few years where I say no because I know I don't want to go. And I never regret it. I never am like, I wish I would have gone.
Oh,
I'm
you're always
always
like,
just
"Oh,
like,
thank
dude, I'm
God."
so like cozy right now and I needed this.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I'm not like trying to start saying no more, but sometimes it's nice, you know? You're like, let me just get a night in by myself. Like, I
Yeah,
never
yeah.
really regret it. Just watch a movie, you know? It's
Mhm.
nice.
Definitely feel like that's like chill time because I mean I'm the same, but I'm the more the one doing it. You know,
Yeah.
so I'm always like, dude, like let me try to do something with you or Noel or someone, you know,
Yeah.
or do jiu-jitsu or whatever. But then there is some times where you just can't, and you just get at home and you're like, holy shit, you know, like
Yeah.
I'm just home and relaxed and like time's going so much slower and nice, you know.
Yeah, I feel like you're good at that because you'll definitely like take that alone time to like watch Vinland Saga, you know,
Mhm.
start to finish in one session.
Such a good show.
We want to throw just popped in my head. We want to throw a party before we like leave to San Diego.
Bitches came over, yeah, we threw a party.
It's a good one, man. That old Drake, oof. We want to throw like a fat party before we move to SD. You know, put the last nail in the Central Valley coffin.
Where? We don't know.
I know that's the problem is we don't have a fucking house where we could like Oh, about San Diego. Sorry, I didn't really finish that topic, but that's basically all I had. I was thinking, I feel like when we move out and we're like just settling into our new place, I can totally see us like going to the store and you just like pressuring me to buy a bunch of shit that we don't need.
Oh, for the house?
Yeah.
But we're going to need a lot, man.
I think that you're going to think we need like all this shit and we just don't.
You know what's coming clutch, though, so far?
The Swiffer?
Yes, we need that. Daniel, brother-in-law, shout out. He was saying, like, dude, because he listens to the pod a lot. Really big fan.
Shout out.
He was like, oh, I heard you guys want to leave. He's like, I have a heck of, like, kitchen stuff that I don't use.
Oh,
like,
shit.
you know, you could take. And I know he'll give me, like, even a fucking spatula will be like, dude, that saved me, like, $5, you know? Yeah. And I know he has more than that, so that's clutch. He even said he could maybe even give me a job there if he, like, he's like, I even asked my manager, like, do we have a company over there? Because he works with, like, a company, you know? So I was like, Jesus. You know?
Maybe hook us both up.
Yeah,
Shit.
no, I don't know. Yeah, literally, maybe.
It's big dicks only, so.
It's people who don't have a shitty shit. But I told him, like, fuck, we don't have, like, a set time, so I got to wait a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe even just get any job there, and then I could get locked in with this company because I'm like, okay, I'm here.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Definitely. I think that's what it'll be.
But then even Alex, bro, like, I just know she has tons of stuff. Like, she sold, you remember that table that lifts up right here? That lifts up like this? She's offered Izzy for it for $40.
Jesus.
That's a nice
big
table.
Ass. It's like a coffee table, but the fucking top of it comes like out and up.
And it's big and it's nice and sturdy.
Like it comes in front of you while you're sitting on the couch.
It's my favorite table.
Yeah.
I love it.
40 doll hairs?
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? And she just sold him, I don't know how much, but like a recliner couch.
Wow.
I think a little more because it's expensive. But like, I just know she has stuff like that around the house when she's like, oh, you want this like pot?
For sure.
Take it.
And my mom was already saying, she's like, you guys could have like this couch that's upstairs at her house. It's a big ass couch too.
Oh my God, man.
Big old
it's too easy.
It's too easy. Anyways, I don't know. Anything else to talk about?
That's good.
I feel that winding down.
Yeah.
You know? We got a camera, but it's a bitch trying to figure out how to work that thing. We've been trying to figure it out.
Still the phone, but soon, within at least 2 months, probably be the camera by then.
2 months? Damn. I'm hoping next pod.
Jesus.
We'll see.
I
But
don't rush it.
hopefully you can see like a quality change,
difference.
you know?
Or just, it's going to be easier for us. Just know that.
For sure. We'll have our phones and shit. But anything else?
You said you had a bit.
Oh my God, I forgot the bit. Okay,
I've been waiting for you to do it.
Wait here.
All right, so Chris has a bit or whatever, surprise. Maybe it's his dad. You know, maybe he found him for once. Maybe. I'm talking so much to the people. You, the people. Alone time, huh? Hey, don't get nervous. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. It's too easy.
It's too easy.
Oh my God, that's beautiful. And it's like small holes, so you're not really getting hurt.
Small holes.
Sometimes when they're like big, it like sucks to grab.
Oh. Yeah, so
Floppier.
Jaime's always shitting on me. Let's get a good visual on the old one. Jaime's always giving me shit for my fucking clothes hamper. And honestly, yeah, I mean, dude, this is all faithful right here, man. You know how many cummies have been inside this thing? This has been, like, I've had this.
You know how many shitty underwears have been in there?
I know. But, you know, there's some holes and...
It's like you can't even throw your clothes from across like the room and it's not going to go inside. That's for damn sure. It's just going to pile. It's going to go like this.
Yeah.
And then just keep piling.
And it usually ends up like a big pile on top, like a huge mound. And yeah, Jaime always gives me so much shit.
And the new.
I was at Target the other day after work getting some groceries. And I thought, you know what? Let me just take a stroll.
Yeah.
Through the old clothes hamper section.
Uh-huh.
And they had this bad boy for $8. And I'm just like, you know what? That's a deal I can't pass by.
You really
You
can.
know?
That's a yard sale deal.
Yeah, that's top dollar. So I said, fuck it.
How long have you had
it's a little
it?
flimsy, not the best quality.
Not the
but
hardest,
but it'll
but
do.
not the weakest.
And when I got a couple bitches in my room, like it's gonna, you know, they're gonna see this and they'll be like, this guy has his shit together. You know, he might have a shitty ass, but his shit's together. You know?
I might taste this shit, but it looks good. How long have you been using it for?
I've had it for like 2 weeks now, And I wanted to do it on the last pod, but that's when we had my mom here, so I was like, I
Ah.
can't,
Well, what do you think so
But-
far now that you've had it? Like, do you think it's made your life a lot easier?
I wish it was a little bigger because it's still kind of the same problem with that one
It's a
where it
little
fills
fills
up
up.
quick. And then I'm like, fuck, it's just like on top and shit. So I've been using both. But I think I'm going to throw that one out soon because it's just
In your way.
It's just had its time.
I mean, I'm proud of you.
And this is going to make my room look so nice.
It looks
It's
good.
more-
I like the color too. It's smooth too.
Yeah.
It's nice.
So,
I like that.
you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I hope you're proud of me now.
I really am. I'm glad you took this time to do that. That's money.
Dude, and it's funny because I got it and I was like walking towards the register and then I turned around because I was going to put it back and I was like, fuck it. I'm going to get it. I just started overthinking. I was like, do I need this? Like, I don't need this. I was like, we're saving for San Diego. We can't be spending on stupid shit.
You're gonna need that in San Diego anyways.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's going to be nice. You know?
I'm not living with no fucking roommate that has that hamper.
What about when the pee's in the sink?
Oh my god. Did we talk about this at all?
No, we never talked about it.
Chris pees in his sink. If it isn't any worse with the shitting, he pees in the sink. Like, the bathroom is unoccupied. The toilet bowl's there staring at him saying, pee on me. And he chooses to just pee in the sink. And, like, people wash their hands there, but, like, I don't know. Like, it splashes.
Yeah.
How often?
You wash your face in there.
You wash your face in there. You brush your teeth in there. You're in that area.
Yeah.
Oh, man, no one's gonna want to come over.
I
after
know,
all these
dude. We're
stories.
painting a bad picture.
It's okay. We're in the end.
Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah.
how often do you do it a week?
A week? We might want to talk about a day. In a day, I probably do it like 2 or 3 times.
Chris, that's a problem.
It is. It's kind of bad.
Holy shit!
And
I thought it was
it's-
like once a week.
I don't know exactly why I started doing it, but it's just become a habit, and it's just so much easier because like I don't even have to sit. I think it's just convenience. It's like
You don't even have
Bro,
to
I
sit when
get
you
up in
pee
the middle of the-
normally.
I know.
You're creating your own problem.
I sit when I pee if I'm at home. Like if I'm in public, I'll stand for sure. But here, I like to sit because it's just like easier. But like, what's even easier than that is just fucking whipping it out real quick in the sink.
You don't even have to flush.
And I'm saving
So that
water.
means the pee
you know how
is
much
just
water
sitting
you
there.
waste every time
I know you don't
flush?
pee. You don't grab the water and you don't rinse it or at
I
all.
used to do that. I don't do it as much anymore.
Chris.
I try
I
to give it a
honestly
little
think
splash.
you could get a
though.
disease. Like, you're gonna get something in your mouth at one point or in your face.
And what makes it even worse is I don't even clean my bathroom like as often as I should. I probably clean it like once a month.
I mean, that's whatever. But it's just the fact what you're doing is making it like more urgent. You know.
You know what I was thinking today? There's this girl that liked my she liked one of my Instagram posts the other day. That was from like fucking 5 months ago. And I was like, wow, she's she's pretty good looking. And I thought I was at Target today too. I bought some more groceries and I thought if I saw her right now, I wouldn't do a damn thing. You know?
Like, in what way? Like,
I don't
what's
even
your
think I'd go up to her or nothing.
because you pee in the sink.
No, this is totally unrelated.
Oh, okay. Just like
Just popped in
like
my
you're
head.
just not that type of person yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna go out there and be like, hey, like, oh, like, nice to see you. Your name is that, right? And I don't know. Like, how do you
Like, what do
approach
you even
someone?
say in that situation?
What if she's just like, yeah? And you're like, all right.
What are you buying?
And then you go the old, I have a podcast.
I think she knows.
Oh yeah, she
You know what's funny, and maybe this will probably be the last thing. I told this story on the Crime at Christmas special. We had all the homies on the couch. This girl was like steady liking my stories right on Instagram, which means something, right? In most cases. And then she was liking Noel's stories and his pictures. And I remember thinking, like, how trifling of this woman, to just be liking all our shit. And then Andrew follows her and then she DMs him, And then I thought, what if she's just a fan of the podcast and I'm just totally like reading into it too far? Which now I'm like, I feel like that's almost the case, I don't know if she's a fan of the pod though,
just
or just
don't
maybe a fan of like what we're doing, She's like, oh,
I just
cool.
don't know the intentions with the liking stuff. That's the DM was wholesome. I remember what the subject was about. It was about Minecraft or something. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's giving away too much. She's not watching.
Yeah, she's not even replying because she she DM'd me too.
He's still waiting for a reply.
Hey, like 2 months later.
Yeah, I sent someone our pod. Oh, I sent someone our pod because she watches our pod a lot. And I only send her the special ones because I'm like, these are the good ones, you know? They're all good. But the better ones.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you know, it had, which one was it? It was before Dylan. Which one was that one?
Guest?
Yeah.
The girls? I think it was a jiu-jitsu girl.
Maybe it was either that one or the one after that or something. And I was like, dude, this was cool. Like, you know. Because she definitely responded to that one.
Yeah.
No response. No response. All right.
You just got to eat those, you know? Like,
Eat them!
They're just like, there's no getting around it. I think I did something recently where I did something like that. I just didn't get a response. Oh man,
It's the worst when you just push it too far,
and it's like you just have that moment of like confidence. You're like, yeah, this is a good idea, and then you know, it's like, why? Like, what comes over me to where I'm like, I should do this, and then you do it, and you just fucking no reward. Like, it just doesn't get any recognition.
And and I've been getting a lot better. Like, I really, since I've been so busy, and I'm like fucking not having sex as much as like. Or I'm not having sex purposely. Like, you know? Like, I'm trying not to have, like, so much sex, you know?
It's so hard with a penis like that.
With a penis like that, I feel like I'm doing the world a discredit. Like, there's a woman dying.
Yeah.
And I could be solving this.
Yeah.
I haven't been, like, sliding up on people's stories or, like, liking anyone's stories, really, or anything. But there is those rare occasions where you're like, dude, I just gotta, you know? Or some old faithfuls that you're like, you're just a girl that I've always liked your stuff, and you're just cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like sometimes I remember, like, you know what? You should just swipe. You should just swipe to the next
story. Just act like,
God, man.
And today, okay, because this girl that I was saying earlier, not the one that like fucking likes all the homies shit, but the one that I said if I saw her in Target, I wouldn't do anything. She liked a post, right? An old post. So I liked one of her posts, right? An old one.
Yeah, comment, do you think he should have DM'd or do you think he should have responded with the like?
Yeah. So she liked an old post. I liked one of her old posts, and then nothing happened. And I was like, should I have DM'd her? You know?
Oh, that's where you're going, sorry.
I don't know what I should have. No, I was going a little further. And then Noelle and like Issa and you is basically who I asked for advice on this. And they were like, you just got to wait till she posts a story and then slide up on it. She posted a story today. It was of her cat. I was like, fuck. I saw it right when I got off work. I was just like, I'm just not in that headspace right now. Like, I just can't. You know, I can't. I liked it, though. I probably should have slid up, though. But it's like, I just didn't know. I don't know. I wasn't
tell them about the one that was like, that you were going to because you were so steady on sliding up no matter what. And what'd she end up posting?
Wait, which one?
You were like, I'm going to slide up on her story. And then she posted the funeral.
Oh, that was it. Wait, no. It wasn't a funeral. It was, this is the same girl, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying. She posted,
Yeah,
I was like, for sure the next story she posts, I'm sliding up. She posted a fucking, it was like a repost of somebody like, if you see my car, it was stolen. It's this kind of car, this area of like Modesto.
It's like, how do you do that?
Damn, I slide up. I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
Damn, that's fucking tough, man. Or like, people are just so mean.
Wow.
Like, dude, I think I've seen that.
Anyways,
all right,
nothing left.
We gotta wrap it up.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks again to our sponsor, Mosaic. Go check out their stuff. Remember, 10% off, and you get an additional 10% off for your first purchase. Their shirts are $25. The collab shirt that we have is $25. I am pretty sure with free shipping, and there's probably just a little bit of tax, pretty sure it's gonna cost you $20. $20, and they will deliver to you. And it's a fucking local business. And he's a fucking Brazilian cool-ass motherfucker. And the collab shirts kind of support us, too, just being like, okay, like, you guys fuck with us putting out kind of some merchy kind of things. And it helps us keep the sponsor. So please use it.
Yep.
Any announcements? Thanks for the recent fucking love. We've gotten like 12,000 views in the last 28 days. Thanks for liking our reels. Hopefully you're enjoying those kind of snippets. Hopefully we get this camera set up soon. We have some good guests lined up for you guys.
I got nothing, man. Thanks for the support. We're trying to upgrade everything, you know what I'm saying? So we're working hard to please you.
All right, guys. See you guys.
Please like and subscribe. All right.
Love you.
Later.
Peace. Good shit.
Like we never left.